Hello and welcome again to the download. Hope the weekend was as good as it was fast. Doug Bernard here at the helm once more in the VOA newsroom. Well, right to it then. News dictating where we start today. 2 nations, 2 bombings, 0 claims of responsibility. Pakistan first. Mourners in the city of Rawalpindi Monday, attending funerals of those killed in Sunday's suicide bombing in the capital, Islamabad. 15 killed in the attack that occurred near the Red Mosque, scene of last year's confrontation between the government and Islamists. Nearby in neighboring Afghanistan, capital city Kabul Monday, the site of another suicide bombing, this one targeting the Indian embassy, killing at least 41 people. 4 Indian nationals among the dead. New Delhi now sending a high-level delegation to Kabul to investigate. Well, clearly 2 stories obviously changing by the moment, and VOA News following all those changes. For the latest on these stories, you'll find it all up to the minute, accurate, and as close as your computer, www.voanews.com. Well, to Japan we take you now for a very grand gathering. Grand for G, as in Group of 8, or G8 specifically. This is the annual meeting of the world's 8 leading economies. And yes, there are more than 8 leaders here. That's because this year, select African leaders are also attending, as Africa a prime focus of the summit. The situation in Zimbabwe ranking high, and so too are discussions about food and economic aid to the continent. Now, the G8 also a yearly gathering of activists demanding the world's wealthiest nations do more to help the poorest, drawing protests that are earnest and those that are just plain confusing. Oh no, it's a bobblehead revolt. Actually, no, it's activists angry about renewed biofuel initiatives to turn needed food crops into fuel. And the corn cob here not looking too happy about any of this. Well, keeping with the food theme for a short moment here, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon this weekend touring his rural hometown in South Korea. They're paying tribute to his ancestors and getting a big ol' hug from Mom. Wow, nearly took him down. Mr. Ban recognizing the long line of farmers in his family on this trip, offering tributes to their memories, and then underscoring all of that by writing out a scroll for the village, reading, quote, "Farming is the foundation of the world." Wow, well, I've got nothing funny for this. Just a really good story. Finally, Monday marking the start of that annual bout of insanity and testosterone. Kind of go together, known as the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain. Now look, we don't want to spoil you. We'll have plenty of funny footage from this later in the week. So in the meantime, how about a dumb criminal story? And don't worry, it's a short one. This albino boa constrictor, owned by one Victor Rodriguez, sought by police for disorderly conduct. Mr. Rodriguez, not the snake. Well, when police entered his Bridgeport, Connecticut apartment, the apparently intoxicated Mr. Rodriguez pointed at the cops and told the snake, quote, "Go get him!" And would you believe it didn't work? Mr. Rodriguez now being held on $10,000 bond. And the snake was awarded a medal. No, he was not. Well, that's it for today. Hope you come on by tomorrow.